Hey there, I love what's going on. This is D Ford, and hey, listen, I've been screaming from the rooftops about this digital platform where we're opening up digital wallets and digital banks, much like Cash App, much like Venmo, PayPal, Coinbase, Crypto.com, and many of those others, uh, to where it's gonna serve as scalable residual cash flow from people just opening up digital accounts that they're only going to be required to do one time. I'm literally just going to jump into the money. I'm not going to go into a full-blown presentation. This is not what this is for. I just wanted to be able to share this because right now I'm, sharing it, putting it in front of many people that I love, care about, that I've had prior business relationships with, because it's actually pretty remarkable. But you're going to be able to have people. So the whole objective is to get cash flow into the hands of basically anyone and everyone, regardless if it's a nonprofit, regardless if it's a business, a charity, a booster club, a lending institution, a hospital, and definitely individuals. You're going to be able to see how we're getting cash flow by just simply opening up digital wallets. Okay, there's no KYC involved. This is not a Ponzi, there's no pyramid, because there's an intangible product. So even though there may not be a tangible product, because there's no tangible product with Cash App. Cash App, like Venmo and all those guys, they're just payment processing services to where we're utilizing their digital wallet. And as we're facilitating transactions on their platform, anytime and every time there's a transaction with Cash App, Venmo, and all of those, they're not sharing that cash flow with us. And so it was us that helped Cash App produce over $2 billion in profit. Well, with this platform, when we're opening up these digital wallets, the cash flow is coming to us, okay, as opposed to the company. So I'm gonna jump right in. I'm gonna share my screen here. Definitely appreciate you taking the time out to take a look at this, because I like to be 110% transparent, because I realize there's many people hitting you up about ways to generate income and money and cash flow. This is not about making money. This is about cash flow. It's solving the biggest problem that 99% of people have, and that is they have a lack of cash flow, or their cash flow is poor. Okay, it's that money that's coming in and out of their household where their money's working for them, but this time it's doing it without gambling any money. So this is not one of those 2%, 3%, 4% a day. This has nothing to do with any trading, any mining, any Forex. Though we use crypto, we're not relying on the market of crypto in order for us to receive cash flow. Again, don't lose sight of the fact we're just opening up digital wallets with this platform, and that's serving as continuous, instant, and instant continuous residual cash flow. Now, I've already jumped ahead, and you can see the account up here. Let me move my little window out of the way. Yeah, I am recording. Okay, I wanted to make sure I was recording. Because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this video and put it on YouTube and send it to you as a link. And if you want to share with anyone else, okay, if you see the, to want to do this and deem to do this, I want to book a strategy session where we can get together and answer any questions you may have, and also map out and plan out what your goals are in terms of what your cash flow desire, you and anybody else that you want to put in front of this. Anyway, you see I have your name up here, or your business name, Lux Aviation, and I already have money in your account. This is what we call instant withdrawable money. Now, this is not points, this is not volume, because we're not MLM, okay? We're not any of those things where people have to wait on money. If you think about it, anytime a transaction takes place that we do with Cash App or that we do with Venmo or whatever, they receive a piece of every transaction. How soon do they receive money when a transaction takes place? Instantly, okay? And so we're just simply gonna open up 3 accounts for 3 people that will do the exact same thing, and everybody's only required to do it one time. Let me say it again. Everyone's only required to do a one-time execution, one single time ever, okay? And so you can see right now you have 26.25 and you have 262.50 down here. So you nearly have $300, okay? And what constituted that was when I go down to personal team over here, and go to free, okay? You just basically just set up these people just by putting their first name, last name, email address. And again, I just chose random information for demonstration purposes. Now, even though this is a demonstration account, it's gonna function just like a live account. It's an exact replica of a live account. As you can see, today's date, okay? And everyone gets assigned their own donor key, their own unique key that gives each person their own unique access, private access to their digital wallet. You can see the digital wallet is right here. A person is able to add funds, okay, track their invoices and transactions. And when the account is live, you're able to even send money from one co-op wallet to another, just like Cash App. Send it from one Cash App to another, okay? So, same thing. Now, I want to go back to where you saw the money. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is notice one of the people that I created here was Henry's Barbecue Shack, Your Mom, and Frida Ray. Again, I just created information just for demonstration purposes. So I'm going to go back to the login screen. And I want you to see just how straightforward this is and how this literally will not take you away from anything and yet have money working for you as cash flows coming in as the duplication of this continues to move forward. And I'm gonna go to the board and break it down in more greater detail, okay? So let me go here and I'm gonna do that. So I got your mom there, okay? So just pretend that's your mom. Now, if anybody's looking at this that was sent this video by Lux Aviation, okay? Just take these people's names out and put your name there because it's going to perform the exact same way. Now, this is how your account was before I had money in it, okay? It's all zeros across the board. You see your mom is up here. She gets her own URL link. That's the donor key that was assigned to this account, okay? And watch this. All we're doing here is going down here and putting in 3 names of information. That's it. There's no KYC, okay? You do not have to have, like somebody's background or the blood sample of a second born, okay? I'm being facetious, but this is all anyone's doing. So as you're seeing this, okay, you're seeing there's no skill set required in what I'm showing you. So right now, if I go in here and I'm gonna put in, I saw a name called Jacqueline. Jacqueline, and I'll just do that. And I'm just gonna create a random email address here. Okay. At coopcf.com. Okay, now I want you to see this. I'm gonna highlight Jacqueline's name here, and this as if your mom is opening up a digital wallet for Jacqueline. And watch this. So you see right now she has zeros across the board. Zeros, okay? And when I hit this button here, that's just as if she just activated an account. Now, of course, when it's real, it's when you're gonna assign a token. And we'll get into that, okay, when we get on Zoom and, and we go into greater detail about the money and everything. But I want you to see how instant money came in your mom's account just by opening up Jacqueline a digital bank with this company. Okay. How long did it take that money to get inside your mom's account? Okay. It's instantly. It's gonna work this way every time, all the time, every single time from this day forward, okay? Now, everyone's just gonna open up 3 accounts, okay? For 3 that do the same thing. See, we're coming together cooperatively. That's why it says cooperative. And the root word of cooperative is what? Cooperate. And all the person has to do is just do this one-time execution that they're only gonna be redoing one single time. Now, let me let you know this. Your mom right now was not the only one that received money just right then, okay? Your mom, including 9 other people, which would be Lux Aviation, just received more money as well. But I just don't want you to hear it. I want you to see it. But we're going to go down and finish all the work that your mom is going to be required to do. So we're going to do just 2 more names here. So I'm just going to create random names. Let's do Jack Ross. Jack Ross. Okay, at coopcf.com. Okay. And we're going to do, let's say we're going to do a church. Let's do Mount Pilgrim Missionary Baptist Church. Okay. Because yes, churches can come on involved, nonprofits can be involved, hospitals, lending institutions, people's businesses can also be involved in this as well. And of course, individuals. And it doesn't matter what anybody's desired cash flow goal is, because everyone's going to be receiving the cash flow that they desire. Okay. As this cooperative execution continues to move forward. So Mount Pilgrim, NBC. I'm just creating a random email address for demonstration purposes here. Okay. And so there's those 2. So you see right now, mom is at 875. I wanted you to see just with 1 account, money comes to you instantly. Okay. And remember, not only did money go to mom, but it went to everybody else prior. More money just went to everybody else prior to mom. So that was Lux Aviation. So I'm gonna come down here and hit the button. And this box is gonna come and appear here. Okay. And when I scroll back up to the top, are you seeing mom's results were just like Lux Aviation? This is gonna happen every single time. Every time, all the time, a transaction takes place, even with everybody's initial participation that they're only doing once, they're going to receive cash flow. It's unavoidable for them to receive it. I'm sorry, it just tickles me with the joy, okay? But look, I want you to see the other part of the magic here, because remember what I said. Now remember, when we left your account, Lux Aviation, you was at 26.25 and you was at 262.50. So you literally saw close to $300 in 2 accounts. And I've been talking what, for every bit of 5 minutes? Now, so we're gonna go back to the login screen. Hold on, did I grab one of those accounts? Hold on, let me grab one of these accounts under mom here real quick. Let's go and do Jacqueline. Let me copy Jacqueline. Now let's go to the login screen. Now remember, mom's account is at 26.25, excuse me, 262.50, and also 26.25. Log in. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back to Lux Aviation, right? Remember, Lux Aviation, when we left out of the account, it was at 26.25 and it was at 262.50. But as accounts opened and transactions took place, look at what happened to Lux Aviation. More money came to it. Now, it would have more money there if I went through and used all the people, but I want to keep the video short because I can tend to get a little long-winded because I get excited. Because guys, I've been doing a home-based business for 18 years and I've never, ever, ever seen anything this straightforward to where anybody, all they're doing is just open up a digital wallet and instantly money's going to come to them. And as every time digital wallets open up from here onward, after you, is going to serve you receiving ongoing residual cash flow. You can't even move out of the way of it. Okay? And you see it there. Okay? $30 and $300 already in less than 6 minutes. If I wasn't doing all this talking, it'd be shorter than that. But now what I want to do, I want to go and open up an account that your mom opened, which was Jacqueline, right? So let me go back to the login screen. Let me go back to the login screen. So now I'm going to put in the email that we created for Jacqueline. See, there we go. Take that space out. I'm going to log in. And just like, okay, buses, it wants me to do all this verification now. All right, here we go. Just like mom's account was at zeros, okay? Before mom, when she put in those accounts, she instantly received money. Now Jacqueline, she's at all zeros across the board. Everybody gets their own co-op wallet to where all their money is going to come to. All their money. This is everybody receives their own private, decentralized wallet. They don't have access to it. They have control over it. They have the privacy. And you can withdraw your money anytime you want to, okay, each and every day, right? 365 days a year, there's no holds on your money. Anytime your money accumulates over $50 or more, which it will, of course, right? You're able to withdraw every single penny. So when it's $1,000, withdraw it all. $10,000, withdraw it all. $100,000, okay? Withdraw it all. Send it right over to your crypto exchange that's connected to your bank account and deposit it into your bank, okay? You'll be able to withdraw your money flawlessly, right? And so if you have people that don't have a crypto exchange, don't worry about it. We have workarounds, but we want them to get a crypto wallet while they're learning, and also get them a crypto wallet. We're able to use somebody else's crypto wallet. You just send them the cash, you just cash app them the money, and then we'll take care of it with somebody else's crypto to get their account funded and start them receiving cash flow. Okay. Now, here's Jacqueline. What is Jacqueline going to do? All Jacqueline's going to do is come down here and put in 3 names of information. This is how accounts are created, and then we assign a token. And I'll walk you through that when we have a game planning session. So what I want to do after this, after you watch this, I want to book a game plan session, and we can game plan. You can invite other people, use me, let me do all the talking, answer all the questions. And I want to get you to your first foundational cash flow goal, be it all 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. And through you watching me and we working together doing these Zooms, right? You'll be able to hear and learn, and the repetition of it will have you to learn. But really all I'm doing is just doing a demonstration. This is really how I expose everyone to this thing, because I like to be fully transparent and show people how money is working and how the cash flow is coming to you and how you're doing a one-time act that has you continuously receiving every single time. This goes for everyone, right? So we're going to come down here. Let me just do who we have. Let me just put my name in there, Douglas Ford, okay? Douglas Ford 7098 at coopcf.com. Okay. And we're going to put in 3 names of information here. Let's do another church. Greater Mount Zion. Greater Mount Zion at coopcf.com. Okay. Let's do another individual here. Let's do Pam Miller. Pam Miller at coopcf.com. Okay. Now scroll back up to the top. You see Jacqueline has zeros across the board. I come down here and press that button. That's just as Jacqueline just opened up an account for Douglas, okay, and Pam Miller, and the other person, can't remember the name, but I want you to see instantly. How long did it take for Jacqueline to receive that money? That is instant withdrawable money. But remember, not only did Jacqueline receive money just then, okay, Mom received more money just then. Not only did Mom receive more money just then, Lux Aviation just received more money instantly, ladies and gentlemen. See, we don't have to have the apprehension of anything that we've done in the past where people had to wait on money. That was the problem, because it wasn't digital. It wasn't a digital wallet where the execution happens instantly. Okay? So let's log out. But I want you to see, first off, that every participation, when we do the execution, nobody has to worry about money coming to their account, ever. It's going to happen every single time because it's on the blockchain. Now, nobody has to know anything about blockchain. Nobody has to know anything about cryptocurrency. Just know this. Nobody, 100% of the time, zero gambling is going to be involved. So there's no 1%, 2%, 3% a day. There's no figuring out charts and candles and all that, not putting any of those things down. But people have lost money in all those things. Okay? It's just a fact. Here, You do the one-time execution, you're going to receive on your own participation. And every time this duplicates onward, every time, anytime, all the time, cash flow's coming to you. Okay. So let me log out and go back into mom's account. Remember, mom was at 26.25 and she was at 262.50, right? Let's go to your mom. Your mom. That's your mom right there. Okay, want me to do all this verification today? Don't know why. Got to do all this verification today. Okay, you didn't like that car. There's a car there, there's a car there, there's a car there. Is that good enough? There we go. Remember, mom was at 26.25 and 262.50. Mom already is at 300 here and $30 there. So you just literally just saw 3 accounts in less than 15 minutes with a total added all up is $900. Tell me what program somebody's received. 3 people have received money that fast, like that. And all they had to do was open up an account. No skill set is required in that. No skill set. Anybody that fogs up a mirror can do what I'm showing you. But let's go back to Lux Aviation. Remember, Lux Aviation was just like what you're seeing mom at. It was at 30 and also 300, right? Let's go back to Lux Aviation, log in there. Lux, come on, what are we doing? Come on. Lux, there we go. Yeah. Log in back into Lux Aviation. Okay, now I want me to do the fire hydrant. That's what I do that one. There we go. Log back into Lux Aviation. Lux Aviation, do you have more money? Understand, you would receive more money reflected if we did all the accounts. I just did 1 per person just to keep the time of this video short as possible, okay? But I wanted to be transparent. I wanted you to see literally how this thing performs. Even though this is a replica account, okay, or excuse me, this is a demo account, it's an exact replica and how an active account performs. But I need you to see it, okay? And not just hear about me hype. Well, I'm never hyping, but I feel you don't have to hype when you're seeing the literal results, right? So that's literally what's happening, okay? Every single time. Now, there is a website after this gets done. There's a website. It's our own website system that everybody has access to. I want you to go to it. It's called smarterthanmoney.com. Smarterthanmoney.com. When you get to this homepage, I really want you to specifically go to the FAQs. Right at the top, you're going to see FAQ. It's going to address a lot of the most frequently asked questions. You can even see an overview. I want you to also read our vision, okay? First go to FAQs, then go to vision. I want you to read on our vision, and then right here you can find out more. It's going to take you to an actual presentation, okay? I actually have my own YouTube channel where I've been screaming from the rooftops. I just been putting all types of content about this because this is incredible. This is what's going to be what the world's going to do in terms of people receiving cash flow, scalable cash flow at that, okay? So let me stop my screen share. I want to go to the board. Now, again, we are not Ponzi. We are not MLM. We are not pyramid scam, okay? Because over here in those deals, people income was received based on maybe. It was based on cycling or rotation. And if I spell any one of those names wrong, charge it to my head, not my heart, okay? And when it's based on this, okay, success is based on chance. We're not based on chance, okay? So I know how those things are set up, okay? I've never been in one of them, but so I'm just gonna put Ponzi over here because I want you to see the difference, okay? First of all, Ponzi, there's no tangible or intangible product. It's just people put money in, okay? Now, even if it had all good intentions and purposes, because of the certain dynamics that are not in it, it's always fading out, and people will put money in and they'll lose money because many of people won't get their money back, and mostly just be those that began and started it, even if it operated with all integrity. Because wow, what's happening here? Ponzi, MLM even. Because the MLM has a 97% revolving door. I know that for sure. I've been doing it for 18 years. Okay? So how do they typically work? So you have a person at the top, and then they go out and they get some folk, right? And then they get some people, right? Right? And then these people have to go get, a couple more. So, right, get 2 people down here, 2 people down here. Some people call that a binary. But primarily in the MLM, it's volume, and all the volume goes up, and the person at the top is the only one that really receives. I've researched and talked to some administrators. Now we're doing some of these looms, some of these blessing circles and things of that nature. And so check it out. When these people get involved and make their investment, do they receive any money instantly? No. When these people make their investment, do these people receive any money instantly? No. Do these people receive any money instantly? No. Have these person at the top, have they received money yet? No. Nobody receives money until these people here come in. Okay? Now, once these people come in, guess what? The only person that gets money is the person up here. That's called delayed gratification. That's called people getting involved and they still have worry, anxiety, doubt, and the wider and wider and the wider and wider and the wider and wider this gets, the longer and longer and longer the rotation and the cycling becomes. People's interest and their energy and their luster and their trust and confidence goes away. And because in MLM, because it's required on people having a skill set where you got to be able to sell, you got to be able to close, you got to be able to build big teams, you got to have people skills, you got to talk, you got to do the numbers game, you got to recruit. It's dead every time. Even with ones that operate with the most integrity. Right? We're not them, ladies and gentlemen. We're not them. Okay? We are digital wallets, and we function on the blockchain. So what I'm about to show you happens every time, all the time. So you saw it. That's why I went with the system and showed you the system first. So it just wouldn't be me talking, it would be you seeing how it operates. So check it out. So what happens here? So everybody's opening up, watch this. This is the execution. Everybody does a one-time execution, what I call a 1E, one time. A one-time execution. That's not 13, that's an E, okay? That's not 13, that's an E, okay? That's an E. One-time execution that they're only required to do one time. What is that execution? Everybody opens up 3 digital wallets for 3 others that are going to do the exact same thing. And they only do 3 accounts one time as well. That's the automation. That's how it continues to duplicate out. So you're not having anyone come in because, again, it's cooperative. It's cooperative. Got a little tongue-tied on that word. It's cooperative. What is the root word of cooperative? Cooperation. So we're generating cash flow for everyone out of strategy, not necessarily out of tragedy. But understand the power as we're coming together. This is basically monetizing us as a global community, everyone doing a one-time execution, and is collectively raising everyone's cash flow results. You'll be receiving micro residual payments from all over the world because we're screaming from the rooftops, telling everybody about it. And you'll be receiving money from people that you'll never, ever meet or never, ever even see. Because it's global, it's crypto. We go all over the world. Right now, I'm working with 10 countries in the next 4 weeks. I'm up in Australia. I'm up in the Netherlands, Belgium, Sweden, Finland, and Norway. I've already been in Trinidad. I've already been in Jamaica. I've already been in Puerto Rico and Mexico. Okay, guys, this is about to get nutty, buddy. Okay, so anyway, but guess what? It ain't even about timing and positioning with this because there's no saturation. You can't saturate cash flow. You can't. That's like saturating the bank. There's no saturation here. All right. So anyway, so let's go with this. So what happens here? You are going to do what? You started. What are you going to do? Open up 3 accounts. How many times? 1 time. When I put a line right here, that simply means you're not going to be required to come out any more money out of pocket. You're not going to be required to open up any more accounts. You're only required to do 3. Can you do more? Yes. Will you be receiving more money? Yes. And we'll, again, when we book the strategy session, we'll cover all those details. I just want you to see, with people just doing the bare minimum, what's taking place. Okay? Now, when you do that, what happened that you saw on the demonstration? You instantly receive what? Instant withdrawable money. Money came to you instantly. Nobody has to wait on the money. The money comes instantly. There's no waiting till spot's done. So now remember, it was 3 people right here because what? You opened up an account for 3 individuals. I want to make it personal. Let's put mom here. Now we know there's 2 other people there, which could be dad or whatever, right? But we're going to have mom represent. Now, obviously, this went from 1 to 3, and then 3 to 9, and then 9 to 27. So yeah, the numbers grow. But all anybody ever does is what? 3 accounts, 1 time. That's the cooperative part. That's the automation. Everyone's opening up 3 accounts for 3 others that do the same. Some people are giving people to some people, but again, we want people that will just do this. This is all we want people to focus on doing, that right there. 3 accounts, 1 time. That's it, right? So, erase that. So mom is going to do what? 3 accounts, 1 time. Now, when you did this, what happened? You receive instantly. When mom does this, what's going to happen? Mom receives instantly, just like you did. But what else happens? Because there's more to the automation. Remember what I said. So this is what happens here. This is what's happening every time an account opens. When an account opens, right, that's a contribution, a transaction. That transaction is going to get broken up. It's like we're busting open the pinata of these digital wallets. And it's not just going to be 1 person receiving. It's going to be 10 people receiving every single time. So it's 3 accounts. That's going to be 29 people that's going to receive from it. And you are always going to be one of the 29 every single time without fail. That's how the cash flow continues to come and scale. So remember, so when you did it, okay, you received instantly. And guess what? Other people received too. When mom did it, she received instantly, but guess who else receives? You did. What else did you do? Nothing. Remember, mom was only doing it 1 time. Let's say right here, mom brought in who? Jacqueline, right? I just put JAC. When Jacqueline did it, of course, there are more people there. I'm just making it personal. Jacqueline's going to do it, what? 3 accounts, 1 time, okay? What's going to happen with Jacqueline? Instantly, money. As also, who else is receiving? Mom receiving more money. Instantly. Guess who else is receiving more money? You. Instantly. Let's put right here a church. Okay? Put a church there. Okay? What that church is going to do? Open up 3 accounts. How many times? 1 time. What's going to happen with the church? More money. As a result of that, Jacqueline receives more money. As a result of that, mom receives more money. As a result of that, you receive more money. Let's say these were the church members. Okay? The church members are going to do what? Open up 3 accounts. Many times? One time. They're not going to have to do it again in a week. They're not going to have to do it again in 2 weeks. They're not going to have to do it again in a month, in a year, in 5 years, 10 years, 30 years. One time is only required. Okay? I'm not putting these lines, and I should. Okay? When the church members did it, what's going to happen with the church members? Instantly, money's going to come into their account. What's going to happen with the church? They're receiving more money as a result. What's going to happen to Jacqueline? She's receiving more money as a result. What's happening to Mom and those others? They're receiving more money as a result. What's happening to you? More money to you as well. And say this was a nonprofit. The nonprofit's going to do what? The same exact thing. Do what? 3 accounts, one time. One time. Remember that line? Nonprofit, don't have to open up any more accounts. Nonprofit, doesn't have to come out of any more money out of pocket. And watch, it's going to always be in the flow. Nonprofit, instantly. More money went to the church members. More money went to the church. More money went to Jacqueline. More money went to Mom. More money went to you. Let me ask you a question. As you seeing this duplicate onward, are you seeing anybody not receive more dollar signs every time accounts open from this day onward? So here it goes. This could be another nonprofit, or it could be another church. It could be another country. It doesn't matter. Anytime, wherever around the world, accounts open up. So they're going to do 3 accounts one time. What's going to happen? They're receiving instantly. What's going to happen? Nonprofit more, church members more, church more, Jacqueline more, Mom more, you more. Does that look like this? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all see why I'm screaming this from the rooftops? We're going to impact the world. Okay? This is already 10 years old. So it ain't no fly-by-night. It ain't no just starting out the garage. This is on the blockchain. Okay? Nobody has to worry about receiving money, ever. Again, I'll keep it going. Let's say this is a coworker. You finally told the coworker about it. Let me move it down so you can see. Coworker did what? 3 accounts, one time. What's going to happen with coworker? Money. What's going to happen to the country, nonprofit church that don't know the coworker? More money for them. What's going to happen to nonprofit? More money for them. Church members, church, more money. Jacqueline, more money. Done with my demonstration. Okay. So let's connect. I'm gonna send you my phone number. We can book a strategy call. Okay. And you know, we'll do Zooms. You guys again go to my go to the website. That's not my website, that's our website. If you choose to want to come on board and do this. But definitely I'm gonna put this video to a YouTube link so that way you can share it. Just whoever that's watching it, all you gotta do is take the names I used out, put your name in there, your neighbor's name, your church's name, your church member's name, your neighbor, whoever, your nonprofit, your business, your charity, your booster club, whatever you have that's looking for more cash flow by opening up digital wallets, just like Cash App, just like Venmo, they're already doing it. And they're getting the value of the market share. Now we're gonna get market share over our own economic value, open up digital wallets that send us cash flow. Got it? Make sense? We just want to see you at the top and look forward to seeing you over the top. Hit me up, let's talk. Let's book a strategy session. We'll get on Zoom and let's see what your goals are. And we can definitely include people if you want to invite them in. We do a Zoom with a group of folks. It don't matter. This is D Ford. I'm out. Take care. God bless.